Hello, everybody. This is MC Recovery in the house. Remember to one of these ways to subscribe to the channel. Right down there. Uh, as y'all see in the caption, like I said in the caption, this is the last message I sent Kevin Samuels on when I wrote that proposal in 2021 or something like that. Um, because I work for the Department of Mental Health and out here in LA County, and sure, so I'm not one that's afraid to ask questions right in meetings. Only involvement is that I can't have no what's that phrase they call conflict of interest. So once I saw, so I could write something. So what I did is that I thought about it because it's a capacity building 2-year project, and whoever win the bid is outside from MC. So that means any of the nonprofits in the landscapes, and it's different cultural community, uh, underserved groups that public agencies, state agencies have where there's funding and grants. So hopefully, if you're listening to this, do the research in your own county, your own state, and you might come across something. Or you can inbox me, and I may know how to direct you as I direct someone in Bakersfield that's that's of the clergy to do the research to be in these sorts of meetings. So until then, with further ado, let's take a glimpse at a piece because someone won the bid. This gentleman by Dr. Donald Grant. Uh, I told all the other people that the other agency outside from the Department of Mental Health, we don't send out the request for what's written in these cultural sensitive groups. And that day they picked 3 of them out of 5. So mine was the first to get picked. This other one for like an app, and another one I think it was for elders in the Black community, Black and African American community, and Africans. So that's who these sort of grants go out for. So let me see if I can click where I'm supposed to click. I'm supposed to click right over here. And I'm going to see if I can bring that up because I covered up the link in this slide. They're supposed to know how to go to the slides. Share screen. I'm trying not to struggle screen. And here is it. It's right here. So now I got to figure out what to do. I covered it up. I lost myself. There it is. Okay. This is the proposal. Now, they asked 5 questions. What did I do involving this proposal? So, the Spirit came to me and I said, so if I can write one, what I did first was to, why you can't just move it right here? What I did first was that I answered these questions. See, it's the Black African community is right here. This is the name of the community group. These are all the community groups, cultural underserved groups. Black, this one's Asian, I believe Asian and Pacific Islanders. I know Asian, and this is Asian and Pacific Islanders. Latino, LGBT, and the targeted group I said is TAY, which is transitional age group, adults and older as adults, meaning this is going to be written for the fiscal year 2021, and it went out real late because we was up under COVID, real tough. And here's the questions I had to ask. The name of the project. What I didn't like being cared for is like y'all see in the title, that was the original title. And somehow, you have these supervisors and individuals, they had to say, well, is it okay that we put Black male outcomes, strengthening community connection for Black men and boys? And I said, yeah, sure, because I'm sure at all costs had been approved, and I had to explain this proposal to them, and right at the next monthly meeting. So the questions was this: not only that it everything that's in the bold is the questions that they ask, and I addressed it with all the type literature. Project description, provide overview of project ideas. Now, what I've done is that I answer all these overviews. Project description, I answer project purpose. Why is this project needed? I answer 6, project objective. What are the goals of this project? I answer project justification. What are the benefits to the underserved community? That means because Service Area 6 is primary in South Central, Watts, mid Los Angeles, and Compton. So it covers all of that area, and a T-bit of Inglewood a little bit, just the edge of Inglewood. So, and the other question was the cultural outcomes. So, and I remember like Kevin Samuels always used to say outcomes. So it came to me, hey, I'll be in these meetings. I wonder, could I write something up as a proposal? So I asked that question. Now, this is all the bold print. The beautiful thing about this, if you listen to like Kevin Samuels' broadcasts and stuff, so it was like, hey, I started thinking about that Rat Pack. So I called someone that worked for another department, Department of Children and Family Service, and they gave me some meat to put on these bold terms that I just went over with you. And because I answered them all at first, then I called that person from Department of Children and Family Services. Then I called a pastor. I called and I asked some questions to a school teacher, a humanitarian school teacher, and he teaches music also. And then that's where some of these things came from. Then I went to one of my, meetings, and then they directed me somebody that was in the Zoom that was from 100 Black Men of Long Beach. And they put the rest of the meat on the bones to these questions. Because, like, for instance, y'all can see, to address the needs and barriers facing Black young men and single fathers that present with delay, anxiety, depression, and trauma through provision of a wide range of early intervention services, including mentorship, job skills training and apprenticeship, peer support specialist training, engage with and build community from within. 3, support groups, Black, counseling and resources, provision, linkage, support, housing, food, etc., meditation and advocacy systems, and related to court and Department of Children and Family Services, etc. So we put court / Department of Children and Family Services. We put that / there because I mean court and everything. So it was good that, the Spirit moved me to call these other brothers so we can chop up more of the meat that they put on the bones. Now, before I go any further, and then when this got approved, I got so excited. And man, I sent this to our brother, and here's that last message of when I sent it to him. So get ready. Let me get out of the struggle screaming. Let me bring up that page. I guess you bring it up like this. You go right here. You go share the screen. You go look right here. And then I'm going to share this. And hopefully it comes up good. Does it come up good? Yeah. And here's the last message I sent our boy. May he rest in peace. I sent him this. And I said, down here, I said, Kevin, it's MC. My proposal for Black men and Youth Voice. I got so excited. Youth Voice Outcomes was picked for like 66,000. So since it took so long for them to put it out, one of the members that recently became back the chair allocated that, with the since it being so long, and it was coming up on the next fiscal year. Well, it was in the next fiscal year, 2022, and they haven't sent out the. Man, they use so many acronyms. Well, they haven't been sent out for for bidding, but it's an acronym that they use too. It went to 100,000. So thanks for allowing me to put this out to our LA County. It would look, and I took some of the men of the communities and workforce. I got upset when a video of Brittany Venter using your reels with poor and sad. Yeah, because somebody was bad talking Kevin, and I got upset, so I did a video on her. It sad. She was using his talking points real raggedy. See, there was this light skinned, red bone, looked like she's white. So I did a video on her. I only want to do reactions to those who lie about what you say at the time it is cool. Thanks, and keep up the good work. Yeah, because somebody was bad talking one of his videos, and then I did a reaction video on it. That's basically what I say. And then I noticed he said, "Hey, MC, thanks for submitting your draft." So last message. So and then the last message, and so I send him the same sort of example that y'all looking here. And when I sent him that's basically what it was, y'all. So to get back to what I was talking about, let's bring back up the other one. I'm trying to learn how to shoot. I need to do a lot of practice of this. Bring back up where we was talking about. And I'm only bringing this into a point to just let you know that we're on the next question, which is question number 2, but it's a 5. Project purpose. Why is the project needed? And I said the target population lack cultural competence and appropriate resources that are sensitive to the unique traumas they consistently experience. We as Black men consistently experience retaliation to the criminal justice system and the threat of preserved by their general presence in societies, by evidence, by how they are depicted in most media representation. And then 2, the target population lack appropriate representation of their voices in the mainstream conversation about well-being. So, we need to be at town halls, forums. We have people out here that attend. Yeah, I happen to remember their shirt is over here. Some of these brothers, they attend the police commission meetings and stuff. And some of these brothers, they attend ceasefire committee. They attend stuff like that, and then I need to start back going to that meeting because they said like, yeah, man, we got some fun for you. If you stop by, take a few pictures, and it's only cracking just like that. So let me make the screen back bigger so y'all will know what I'm reading. So like what I'm reading here. So we read this one, and now I'm right here. A target population that lacks appropriate representation of their voices in mainstream conversation and well-being. So, and then 3, Black men and boys deserve safe spaces that focus on their empowerment and well-being. 4, Black men and boys will benefit from an investment in their education and ability to uplift their own communities. It will further improve the overall wellness and all members of the Black community. So by in case we have like dropouts, could we offer stuff like trade school or do, tutoring, all kind of stuff. We have mentoring programs. A whole lot of people need help. So that's why I wanted to write a proposal of this matter to alert all of them that, hey, you need to start checking out some of these meetings so you can get some funding or let us know, and then maybe I could send some of the emails in those people directions. Here's like the third one, but it says 6. Project objective. What are the goals of this project? To utilize the early intervention and advocacy in order to decrease anxiety, trauma, and poor health and mental health outcomes of the target population, Black male, youth, young Black fathers, and their families. So that's why the spirit was moving me to call those other brothers up to see if they seeing something different from what I'm seeing. Number 2 is to utilize mentorship programs, training, support groups. I forgot what that meant. Black empowerment, peer outcomes. Oh. Provider counseling, meditation, advocacy, and education to provide opportunities for Black males to engage in peer and community, to improve their lived experiences and decrease symptoms of intergenerational trauma. Passing this thing on. You see this guy. That's the date when this kind of form was made. So some of these county entities and city agencies is making it easy enough so people can get minimum of funding to move the needle. So that was like the third question. So when I answered these questions, I know I was leaving things out, and that's why I kept moving. Project justifications. We're almost done, folks. Hang in there. Project justification. What are the benefits to the underserved community? 1, to improve relationships with families and community at large. 3, decrease the incidence of prejudice and racial injustice. Oh, no, I mean 2. Injustice. 3, increase diversion in incarceration and gang involvement. So, like I said, with these people that's on this shirt, that's exactly what they do. That's on this shirt. And then they got some other groups. Maybe I might do a group of the majority of mentorship groups that we have out here. The other thing is that I went a little fog there. Writing up this, some of these groups, let me get back to it. Then they got cultural outcome. And this is what I came up with, and then I asked, is there anything out? So I had to read everything I wrote, then put in what they wrote, and then do it again. To the next person, I had to read what I wrote, the other person wrote, and then see if anything out, and then somebody gave me some words to put in. Then I had to ask somebody to teach me how to chop this down so it can fit in all of these boxes. Target population. So six. So this is like the fifth question. Cultural outcome. Target population will attain increased confidence and self-sufficiency as they relate to achieving goals. Two, target population will obtain increased self-awareness and connection with themselves. Three, target population will increase positive connection with their families and community. So, and then we signed it and turned it in. And look how many people had to sign it just for it to totally pass. So when we wrote this, I wrote it more and more projects. And then what our county is doing is making it more easier. And now they're asking people inside the meeting, how could we make this easier for people to do bidding? Because we got this homeless crisis going on. We got this drug epidemic going on where you're getting free paraphernalia of needles, drugs, glass pipes. I see it on the news, but I know if I go downtown and I see it out the corner of my car, but I haven't seen that vending machine thing yet. So with my struggling, screaming self, that was like the last stuff that I read off and wrote. I'm gonna try to see. These are the things that I got finished reading off and wrote. So it was like 5 questions, and I'm gonna ask, hey, could I write another one? I don't know, because I know I can't touch it, but at least right after you write one, it actually belongs to the county. And the main purpose of me doing this, because hopefully tomorrow, if I get some time, I'm gonna show all of y'all the PowerPoint, the progress of what has been done with this. So remember to subscribe to the channel and be looking forward to seeing what is the outcomes that has came about this year. And it only took me a while. I'm only up this late because I was watching all these ball games and the Lakers went into double or overtime. Till then, enjoy yourself and have a blessed and lovely weekend. And that's that. Ciao. Oh, man. Was there anything else I left out?